Hey everybody, we're here on a Sunday at Universal Citywalk. Gonna look for some good food, find some nice sweet treats, do a little shopping, and see what we can find.
Let's go have some fun! Oh look, they have Harry Potter coloring books. Wow. Oh, so these are neat, and they're like good for adults even, because you could do all kinds of neat things with like this, for example, all different types of keys, or you could do them just like the movie. This is really kind of cool. Looks how like, oh my gosh, like look at the face there. Super intricate. Cool. And there's two others. So this one's the gold one. It looks like it's just Harry Potter coloring book. Oh, this is the magical places and characters. Oh, there's Jenny and Hogwarts Express.
How much is something like that?
$15.99. And then there's a third one. Magical artifacts. Oh, so this is cool. So there's a whole set here of different types of coloring books. Oh, and pumpkin juice, which I tried in the park and it was delicious.
I did not care for the pumpkin juice as much as she did.
Also $15.99. These are neat. We just found these candies from Honeydukes, and they're $9.95, which I think is a really good price, and you get this tin. And they caught my attention because they look a lot like candies I could get in Europe, which were bonbons. And I remember the candy stores being filled with these sweet, chewy candies they called bonbons. So I'm super excited to try it because maybe it's the same, and I haven't been able to find them here in the US. In Europe, they're really soft and chewy. These, they sound like they could be hard, but we'll see if they are the same.
So we decided to stop and have dinner at Vivo, this really great Italian restaurant in the middle of Citywalk. And their complimentary bread and balsamic and oil is so good. And to start, we ordered some house-made meatballs and some cocktails. So we're gonna sit back and enjoy this place. And we'll give you an idea of how good the food is here, because we've been here in the past and it was delicious.
It's time to try our appetizer, the meatballs. It's so good. The sauce is good, the meat is good, it's the perfect texture for a meatball. There's melted cheese on top. This is delicious. You can taste the tequila. It's really refreshing. It's just, I know that's not like a flavor profile, but it's just so light and cool. And there's like a little orange taste that it ends with on your tongue. It's really good. I don't taste much of the basil, but it's just a really good cocktail. This is really, really good. I would recommend it to anyone.
So I'm going to give my old-fashioned Classico a try. I love old-fashions, especially the ones at Carthay Circle. What's not to love? Bourbon, bitters, and a little candy cherry. Excellent.
So this is the free complimentary bread, and absolutely everything in this place is delicious. We love everything that we've ordered, and this just comes to the table, and I think it's an olive oil bread, Italian bread, because it's super crunchy on the outside, and it has this bottom that's a signature of an oil bread. I think they cover the dough in oil, and then they bake it. And so it's not oily to the taste, but you do end up with this really great texture on the bottom, and it's nice and hard on the top, and then the inside is super soft. It's delicious.
So our entrees arrived, and I ordered the grilled salmon and roasted cauliflower, mushrooms, and potatoes, which looks amazing. And then Monica got the Alfredo with chicken, which also looks really good. Okay, I'm not a real seafood person, but recently I've kind of discovered that I like nicely grilled salmon. And they have a grilled salmon on the menu here, so I decided to give it a try. It's grilled salmon with roasted cauliflower, crispy potatoes, and roasted mushrooms. So we're gonna give it a shot here, see what it tastes like. I see some herbs on the salmon and lots of nice olive oil on the bottom. That is really, really good. The sear on that salmon is so good. It's crisp. And there's a lot of really nice salmon flavor that's complemented with that olive oil. Excellent. And I think it's only the second time I've had salmon, maybe in my whole life, but I anticipate that I'll be having more of it. It is very, very good. Highly recommend it.
So I'm about to try the fettuccine Alfredo with chicken, and I was really torn on what to get on the menu, and I saw the fresh peas on top, and I thought that that would just be delicious, so I had to get it. So I'm going to try to get all of it here, the fettuccine and the peas and the sauce. Oh, and I'll grab a little piece of chicken. All right. The pasta's homemade. The sauce is creamy and delicious. It's exactly what you want fettuccine Alfredo to be, and that other restaurants, it just simply isn't. This is so good.
So we just had dinner, and it's time for dessert. Where do you want to go to have dessert at?
So many options. I want to swing by the donut place and see what they have, but maybe a crepe. I don't know.
I think
Ben and Jerry's too.
You know what? I think we go to Voodoo Donuts first, and then try a donut, and then we can plan second dessert after that.
Yeah, we don't need one dessert.
All right, let's do that. So this is Voodoo Donuts right here at Citywalk, and I believe the original one is in Oregon, and they're known for their great tasting donuts, and I think we're gonna have to sample one or two tonight. It's bustling out here at Citywalk today. It's not real crowded, but there's still plenty of people for a Sunday evening. So this is our choice of Voodoo Donuts inside. They have an outside register and display where we can get the most popular donuts, but to get the full selection you have to go in the store. And we're trying to decide which ones we might want. You see anything that looks really good, Monica?
I'm so overwhelmed. There's something called a Hollywood cream, yeast shell filled with Bavarian cream, maple frosting, and cool sunglasses. So I guess it'd be like a regular cream but with maple instead of chocolate, which I think is the Portland cream, because that's chocolate covered, and it's got 2 eyeballs, which is important. Grape Ape, Voodoo Bubble. I think we have to go in the store and pick something.
Hey babe, you're too young. You don't know who Grape Ape is, huh?
I do not know who Grape Ape is.
He's a cartoon character from when I was young. So here we are at Citywalk in front of Voodoo Donuts. And that is a giant representation of their most popular donut, the Voodoo doll. And we're gonna go in here and see what we can find and grab a few donuts.
The Voodoo doll is a yeast donut covered in chocolate and filled with raspberry jelly.
Oh my god, that sounds so good. So I think we're gonna get the Voodoo doll, a Diablo's Rex, and then maybe that Portland cream because Monica likes that. We're gonna go in here and see what they have. So we're ordering our donuts inside of Voodoo Donuts, and just know that sometimes inside they may have specials that are not on the outside menu. Today they have some special ones called Max's Bone, named after Max from The Secret Life of Pets. So just a little tip to know about. And one other pro tip to know, they have these giant donuts inside that are $12 each. They look wonderful, and they're not listed on their menu outside either. So you might want to hop in the line and come in and see what's offered inside the store. That's not on the outside menu. Okay, so we just got our donut haul from Voodoo Donuts. Let's see what we got. We got the Voodoo doll, a Diablo Rex, one ODB, and Monica, what's the name of the one with the eyeballs?
Portland cream.
A Portland cream. Man, they look delicious. We're gonna have to sample one or two right now. We're relaxing up here at the top of Citywalk, the upper deck that overlooks the Jumbotron. Very nice over here, very relaxing. So I'm gonna give the Voodoo Donut a try. This is Voodoo Donut's signature donut, the Voodoo. And believe it or not, they've been around for years, I know. I've never tried their donuts. I'm gonna give it a shot right now. I like that it has a little pretzel steak through the heart. It's good. The chocolate frosting is really rich. It tastes so good with the fruit filling. It has like a cherry jelly inside. It's excellent, and I personally like chocolate with fruit. So it's very good.
He's got eyeballs. This is the Portland cream donut. So it's a yeast donut with chocolate and Bavarian cream inside. I didn't get to the cream yet, but the chocolate is really good, and the yeast dough is really moist and fluffy. They really got that down good. Let me try to get some cream. Found the cream. The cream is really good. It tastes like vanilla Bavarian cream, but somehow tastes fresher than Krispy Kreme's. So I love the Krispy Kreme one that's covered in chocolate and filled with cream. And this one, unlike Krispy Kreme's, it's not glazed, but it's just the donut and the chocolate. And then there's the Bavarian cream, which is really good, and it just tastes fresher. The chocolate's delicious, the yeast dough's delicious, and the cream's really good, and it just seems really high quality and fresh. I love it.
I wanted to take a bite of this Portland cream. I usually get donuts that are jelly filled. I prefer fruit with my chocolate, but Monica was enjoying it so much I thought I'd give it a shot. The chocolate on their donuts is rich, almost like a fudge. It's so good. And the Bavarian cream, it tastes like real, like homemade a vanilla pudding or something. It tastes like fresh. It doesn't have any type of like artificial flavor, like it's been stored somewhere for a long time or reconstituted. It tastes really fresh. It's really good.
All right, give me back my donut now. Go.
All right. I'm gonna try one more donut for the road. Then I'd give their cake donut a try. Their yeast donuts are fantastic from what little bit I had, so let's try a cake donut. This is the Diablo Rex. It's a chocolate cake donut with chocolate frosting, red sprinkles, a vanilla white pentagram, and there's supposed to be chocolate chips in it, so give it a shot. The one thing that really stands out about their donuts is that chocolate frosting is like fudge. It's thick and rich. It's so good. The cake is moist, moister than a regular fried donut. It almost doesn't taste fried.
Could it be baked?
It could be, but I don't think so. I don't think it's baked. The outside tastes like it could be, but something tells me it's still fried. It's soft inside. It's nice. You know what it is? It's more airy inside than a normal donut. That's what it is. It's really good. The chocolate frosting makes these donuts. If you're a chocolate fan, you will love these donuts. The chocolate is just like a thin chocolate fudge. It's wonderful.
Alright, so I'm gonna try the Diablos Rex now. Matt, put it back in here. So this is the chocolate cake donut. It's really good. It's really moist. The chocolate cake itself is chocolatey, but it's the chocolate frosting that really makes it. It immediately reminded me of those Hostess chocolate cakes, like little donuts. The ones that are like really bad for you and have a shelf life of like 100 years. But this is fresh, but it's got that same chocolate flavor that's really, really good. It's not as dense or as chocolatey as like a regular like devil's food cake or something like that, but it is a really good chocolate cake donut. It's not like a normal cake donut that's sort of chewy. It's really, really quite delicious.
So we popped into the It's Sugar candy store, and check this out. It's an all jelly bean Wizard of Oz display. It's so cool. If you like candy, this is definitely the place to go. So here in the center of the store, there's more Wizard of Oz themed candy. It's a giant flying monkey, and the evil tree, and little signs, Emerald City and Yellow Brick Road.
Look at these lollipops. As a child, I'd have gone crazy for all of these. I'm like, I thought maybe they were marshmallow, but they're actually hard lollipop candy.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And there's the Dead Wicked Witch. Those are little ruby slippers. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop?
Thank you for coming with us this Sunday evening as we introduced you to our favorite Italian restaurant here at Universal Citywalk and got to try the Voodoo Donuts. We encourage you to come down and check it out for yourselves, and thank you for coming with us. Remember to subscribe and hit the like button.